Music Center, and this is a video on the great classic Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. So we're going to go over the chords and the picking, and first of all I should mention we are in standard tuning and we are capoed on the 7th fret. Being capoed on the 7th fret makes it rather cramped up here because the frets are close together. What I do with my capo, I try to move it back a little bit towards the 6th fret, not too much, but a little bit that way to give me a little bit more room. The chords in this song, we've got a few chords. We've got a regular D chord. We've got a chord called G/B. That chord is going to be our middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and our pinky on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And we generally play the bottom 5 strings for that. Sometimes we don't play the 1st string, just the inner 4 strings. Then we have an E7 chord. Easiest way to get to the E7 chord from G/B, we just add our index finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and then we play all 6 strings. And we have A7, which is middle finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, ring finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret. So I'm going to go over the intro part with you. I've also handed over tablature for this in class, so refer to that. We're going to start out with the D chord. This song is in the key of D, if we just consider that with the capo. It's actually D, E, F, G. It's actually, I think that's A. Nevertheless, we'll consider it D. So anyway, the intro, first phrase I played for you at the beginning of this, and we're going to hold that D chord down for the duration of this initial phrase. And then we're going to play the 4th string, 1st string, 2nd string, and then we're going to go back to the 1st string, but we're going to take our middle finger off the 1st string. We're going to play the open 1st string and hammer that finger onto the 2nd fret where it was with the D chord. So that'll sound like this. And then the 4th string, and then we play the 2nd and the 3rd string together. And then the second measure is we're going to play the 1st string, take our finger off the 1st string and play the open 1st string, still keeping the rest of the D chord. And then the 2nd string. So that's all for the D chord. Then we go to G/B. We're going to play the 5th string, 2nd string, 1st string, back to 2nd string. The next measure is a measure with the A chord. It sounds like this. So we're going to, with that A7 chord, we're going to strum the inner 4 strings, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to take our ring finger off the 2nd string, playing the open 2nd string. And then we're going to put it back and play that again, and we're going to hammer onto the 3rd fret and then play the 1st string. Now if that hammer on with the pinky is too difficult, and it is kind of tricky hammering on with the pinky, you can just forget the hammer on and just play those notes like this. Either way sounds perfectly fine. So far we have this. And then that initial phrase repeats again. Now this next time when we go to G/B, let's just start with our middle finger on the 5th string. Play that, and then we're going to play the 1st string, 2nd fret, and then open 1st string, and then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And then we will play the A7. So that sounds like this. And then back to the initial phrase again. After that, we go to the E7. and we play the 6th string, 4th string, 3rd string, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to the A7, back to the regular D. And then you'll see we do what's called the end flourish on the tablature. Sounds like this. And what that is, now what I'm going to do for that end flourish is I'm going to take my middle finger, I'm going to put it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Really important that you use this fingering. And then I'm going to put my ring finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret. And I'm going to play 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. Then I'm taking the ring finger off, leaving the middle finger where it is, putting the index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Same strings, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm taking the index finger off and doing the open 3rd string. Same picking pattern. And then I put that index finger back on the 2nd fret. So that sounds like this so far. And then the last part of that, I'm now going to take my index finger, put it on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So now I've got my middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and my index finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret at the same time, both on the same string, different frets. Now, I'm going to pick that string, and then I'm going to pull off my middle finger, leaving the index finger on. If you haven't really worked on pull-offs yet, it's a little awkward in the beginning. Practice it, you'll get it. What you want to do is you pick the string one time, and then you're going to press into the string with your middle finger and pull away and down, kind of like towards the floor. And then we go to the ring finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and then the index finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So all together, that sounds like this. So that is the intro. In the next video, I'll show you the chords and how they fit together. Enjoy. See you soon.